Iraqi Stargates, the Gulf Wars, and ET alien future technology, according to claims. Some believe that these wars were fought over access to ancient stargates in the Iraqi desert. In the last few decades, Iraq has had the distinction of being in a war with the US and its allies twice. The first Gulf War officially started August 2nd with the Iraqi invasion of Kuwait, which led to the United States launching Operation Desert Storm January 17, 1991. And the second Gulf War, known as the Iraqi War, or more optimistically, Operation Iraqi Freedom, began March 20th, 2003. A much more controversial conflict. It was purportedly sparked by fears that Saddam Hussein was hoarding WMDs. At least that's what the history books will tell you. Some people believe both wars were started so that the United States and its allies could get their hands on Iraqi stargates, ancient devices that connect us to alien worlds. Portals type stargates. Now, explained stargates, maybe, but you have to bear with us. This is not one of those fits all the facts, suspicious mysteries from history. It's much more than what if end of spectrum. But given how little we know about the vast and strangely empty universe, it does not hurt to sometimes just accept hypotheticals and see where the theories take you. The idea behind the Iraqi stargates is deeply rooted in ancient myths and legends, science fiction stories, and extremely popular 1994 film. Its core claim is that modern technological leaps have been achieved by utilizing advanced extraterrestrial technology. They're usually depicted as portals and gateways that allow instantaneous travel between distant locations in the universe. Rather than being modern technology, though, some conspiracy theorists believe that stargates are incredibly old and that ancient civilizations, including the Sumerians, Egyptians, Babylonians, Atlanteans, possessed knowledge of them. Since Iraq is a region deep and steeped in rich historical heritage and has been associated with numerous ancient civilizations, it has become a focal point in the lore surrounding these mythical gateways. The idea of Iraqi stargates gained prominence during the first Gulf War when rumors circulated about hidden ancient relics or advanced technologies that Saddam Hussein's regime might have possessed. Some believers claim that Iraq was in possession of actual stargates, possibly acquired through secretive archaeological expeditions or contact with extraterrestrial alien beings. The rumors then began to gain even more traction during and after the Second Gulf War. It was incredibly controversial, with many people doubting the claim of the United States, United Kingdom, that they had gone there over the WMDs, and when no WMDs were found, conspiracy theorists began claiming the real reason for the war was the Iraqi stargates and advanced technology being hoarded by Saddam. Those who believe that the Iraqi stargates have given two main reasons for the U.S. to go to conflict over them. One is a pretty simple imagining of reasoning behind the Second Gulf War, and the second is a classical conspiracy that claims the U.S. likes to hoard anything alien, ET related. It's been proposed that in the lead up to the first Gulf War, or second, it depends on which conspiracy theorist you ask, the U.S. government acquired information suggesting that Iraq possessed advanced, potentially dangerous technology, and Iraq had gained this technology by communicating with aliens from far-off worlds via the stargates. One well-known UFO enthusiast, Michael Salla, claims this technology came from the 10th planet in our solar system, which has been interfering in human history for millennia. And supposedly the US, we're talking about Planet X Nibiru, and supposedly the US felt Saddam could not be trusted with such advanced technology, fearing he might exploit these supposed ancient relics or futuristic devices for nefarious purposes. So basically replace WMDs with alien superweapons, and apparently you have the real cause of the invasion. The second theory, also supported by Salla, claims that America's motives were not so benevolent. Some proponents of the Stargate hypothesis argue that the U.S. was not only interested in preventing Iraq from utilizing the technology, but was also eager to harness it for its strategic advantage. It's been claimed that the United States invaded Iraq to claim the Stargates for itself in the hopes that they could provide unprecedented military and economic dominance. Proponents of the theory, if the US did access the Stargates, it could explain some of the major technological advances we have witnessed over the last 2 or 3 decades. So where are these Stargates now? So in either 1991 or 2003, the United States apparently got its hands on the Stargates. This leads us to the obvious next question: where are they now? And why aren't we seeing all the benefits that we should expect from such technology? Why aren't people holidaying on alien planets? Among those who believe in such things, the current whereabouts of the Stargates is a topic of fierce debate. Various speculative scenarios have been put forward as to what might have happened to them. The most prevalent belief is that if the US military did not indeed find the Iraqi Stargates, it would have clandestinely seized and transported them to secret bases. This means that they're most likely housed in a top-secret government facility where they're being studied and possibly reverse engineered for potential use in classified projects. Others believe that they were destroyed after being deemed too dangerous, and if the US had also found Saddam's supposed stock of ancient technology, then it had no use for the Stargates. Better to destroy them than risk them falling into the wrong hands or being used by hostile aliens. And finally, some believe that the US failed and that Stargates were never found, in which case they're probably hidden deep beneath the Iraqi desert, waiting for someone to subtly to stumble across them in time for the Third Gulf War. So did the US invade Iraq looking for Stargates and cache of advanced alien technology? Was Saddam Hussein about to take over the world using this alien technology? No. First, there's no evidence whatsoever for these claims. Even compared to other popular conspiracy theories, there is nothing to be found here. Not only has no one in the US government ever leaked their existence, no one in Saddam's former regime has either. There's also the fact that the conspiracy theories make no sense. It posits that America and its allies invaded Iraq because Saddam had access to advanced alien weapons and technology, weapons and technology he did not use during the Gulf conflict. It just doesn't add up. There's nothing wrong with questioning the motives behind other Gulf wars, but we need to do so rationally. From Middle Eastern oil to trying to look more proactively following 9/11 and what happened, there are much stronger theories out there. Or maybe Saddam was just a master of hide and seek and hid his Stargates somewhere we don't even know. This is on Collective Spark by Robbie Mitchell, Historic Mysteries. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.